The displaced self. Breathe in, settle, let the world fall quiet for a moment, because this is a message for the ones who have felt themselves unravel. For the ones who woke up one morning and realized their body was speaking a language they never learned. For the ones who felt the ache before they felt the truth. Listen. There comes a season in a human life when the self begins to loosen. Not dramatically, not with fireworks or revelation, but with a slow, almost invisible unthreading, a heaviness in the bones, a tremor in the gut, a fatigue that feels older than your name. You think you're sick, you think you're failing, you think something is wrong, but something is ending. And endings often masquerade as symptoms. The body knows before the mind admits it. It knows when a version of you has expired. It knows when a role has outlived its usefulness. It knows when a mask has fused too tightly to the skin. So it aches, it protests, it whispers through pain what you refuse to hear in silence. And then the world shifts. Not literally, but perceptually, subtly, strangely. You walk into the same room you've walked into 1,000 times, and suddenly it feels unfamiliar, like someone rearranged the furniture of reality while you were sleeping, like the air is slightly misaligned, like the world is wearing a new face and hasn't told you why. You feel displaced, dislodged, as if you've stepped half a second out of sync with your own life. And you wonder, am I dying or waking up? But hear this clearly. You are not malfunctioning. You are molting. You are shedding the self that was built from survival, from expectation, from performance, from the quiet agreements you made with a world that never asked who you truly were. This disorientation is the corridor between selves, the psychic dusk before the dawn, the sacred vertigo that comes when the old identity collapses and the new one has not yet arrived. It feels like death because it is a death, but only of the outdated self, only of the version of you that can no longer carry the weight of your becoming. And then, almost without warning, the symptoms lift, the ache dissolves, the world regains its depth. Your breath returns to your body like a long-lost friend, and you realize you didn't break, you transformed. You didn't disappear, you emerged. You didn't lose yourself, you lost the costume. This is the passage every sovereign soul must walk, the unraveling, the displacement, the reassembly. So if you're in the ache, if you're in the strangeness, if you're in the corridor between who you were and who you're becoming, take heart. You are not alone. You are not lost. You are not dying. You are being rewritten. And when you step out of this threshold, you will not return to who you were. You will return to who you always were beneath the noise. If this cadence spoke to you, if it echoed something you've lived, if it helped you name the unnameable, go ahead and like it, comment your experience, share it with someone walking their own corridor, and follow for more poetic, conscious cadences like this one. Your presence here matters, your becoming matters, and your voice belongs in this circle.